Open tabs, margin notes, highlighter, bleed through quotes, research mind, steady eye patterns only she can note. I-95, whispering under wheel, skyline, afterglow, 2 states, packed rooms, quiet minds that know, no sign needed out front. They circle to her voice, questions rise before she starts, curiosity by choice. She pivots mid-lecture, checks who's leaning in close. Say the part you skip out loud, that's where the learning goes. Heads home with the speakers up, Biggie in the background, mind still mapping theories while the city slows down. She teaches the why behind the crime, the hurt behind the face, Philly in her backbone, psychology in her grace. Don't let the hype fool you, she stands 10 stories tall. She don't just teach the lesson, she teaches you through it all. Late nights with case files open, notes in the margin glow. She's showing you your story's roots, so you can choose where to go. Yeah. Biggie quotes inside the slides, right next to coping skills. Spread love between the lines of how a nervous system feels. Long days, quiet grit, humor in the punchlines. You are more than this moment, written 10 times, old assessments in a folder, ink dust on the sleeve. She can map anxious attachment before you know you grieve. 1 foot in Jersey lecture halls, 1 on the Philly street. Home is where she learned to fight, classes where we don't repeat. Grown kids texting check-ins, pride she doesn't post. She teaches minds all day, then goes in mother's most. Case files, true crime, mind behind the scenes. She doesn't tell you what they did, she shows you what it means. Your story is not your diagnosis. You are allowed to rewrite it.
Hi. Happy Friday afternoon. You've made it to Friday. We've all made it to Friday. Look at us. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you're having a good day. I have on my shirt that I made myself. You could kind of tell, but that's okay. That's all right. How's everyone today? So today, you guys, we are going to talk about Mackenzie's ex in jail, how she's being called out by a TikToker, and what else? Oh, plunder. So a while ago, hold on. Plunder, a long time ago, she put out the FOIA request or the FOIA documents, and in there, I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a time where Mackenzie gets into like a road rage, I couldn't get that out, incident where it was like a guy that, I don't know, he's like in his 30s, 40s or whatever, so, but she kept calling him an older guy. He's not that much older, right? Maybe older to her. But she calls the police, but we only heard her phone calls with her girlfriends telling them what happened after the fact. We got to see the police report, stuff like that, but we never got to hear the 911 call from that day. And I was like, wait a minute, I feel like we heard this call. But then I went back and looked and I'm like, I don't think we did. So we're going to listen to that. That just came out. What's going on? Let me see who's here. Let me just say hi to you guys. Harlot's here, Cuff You, A Wise Woman, Oh Look a Squirrel, Twisted, Crime Tales, Gen Pop, LWAP, love that. Life Without Parole, right? That's what LWAP is, I think. Then we have, let's see, Tony I saw. Thomas is here. Birdie. Look at you guys. Thank you for coming to support. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yes, Thorn Alley, they're here. The girls just brought pasta. They made pasta and they just brought it up to their rooms because they were being so loud down here. And the dogs followed. They're not stupid. So we'll have a few minutes without them, but they'll be back, I'm sure. So let's see. Oh, thank you, Birdie. Birdie starting the day off with 200 joules. Thank you. I appreciate you giving me a little sunshine today. I could use some. Oh, you guys, my interview, I think went pretty well. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully I make it to round 2. There's like rounds once you get to, like when you're trying to work in higher ed. It's crazy. I mean, I guess it's good because if people are spending all that money to send their kids to college and university, well, and some people spend the money themselves, but you know what I mean. But you want to make sure, I guess, that you have all top-notch people in there. So we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed. Hopefully you guys will still keep me in your prayers. I felt all of your prayers, so that was good. Let's see. You thought you heard the call before too, Thomas? Thomas, I was literally like, oh, somebody needs to tell Plunder, because she kept saying new call, never release call. And I was like, I swear we heard this. I don't think we did. I don't think we did. I tried to go back and look, and the only thing I could find was phone conversations where she's telling her friends about it, like Rosie and Faith and them. But I never hear her on, you never hear her on the call with 911. So let's get into it. Why people are still coming in. Welcome in, everybody. So let's see. Let me first pull this up. I had it up. All right, here we go. I just didn't know which one I want to do first. So let's do this. Why we wait for people to come in and stuff. Like, there is so much stuff. I don't even know what to get into first. And I don't know if you guys seen this, but Bougie Behind Bars is one of the girls that did time with Mackenzie. She said she didn't really, know her very well. Like, but she knew of the prison and of, you still hear about the people there, right, when you're there. But she wasn't necessarily up close and personal, where Cheyenne, her ex-girlfriend, she was, and it wasn't for long. She tells us from the very beginning that it was like a 2-week romance type thing. So she doesn't try to make it sound like they were together for years or anything like that. And I think that they were pretty open, at least I thought so. And then somebody from TikTok came out and was like, oh, hell no, and said that that this, she doesn't say who. That's another thing we have to figure out who she's talking about. I assume it's Cheyenne. I don't know who else it could possibly be, but yeah, so we're going to hear that too. So let's do this. Let's start. How about we start with that? We'll start with the, hold on, let me pause this.
Okay, so check this out.
Pause. Okay, so I have it all up. I just have to connect this. We're going to do that first. So we're going to, because that's what the thumbnail is too. So I figure that way we'll do that one first. I'm just connecting it. Okay, so this is the thing. I don't really know this woman's name. I don't know if anybody else does. I would love to give her credit. The problem is, the only thing I was able to find were repostings. Oh wait, would this be her thing right here at LO16402? I'm going to have to go look, but if that's it, then that's the girl's TikTok. Hopefully everybody goes and subscribes. And here we go. Let's listen to what she has to say. And for those of you that may not know already, I mean, I feel like if you follow this case, you know who the prison ex is and Bougie Behind Bars. You might not know who this person is, and that's okay. I don't think anybody really did until, this just came out. So let's take a look at this real quick. I always take myself off the screen while I do that, just so that everybody's looking at that. And I mean, if we're doing a reaction video, that's different, but here we go.
Hey, so check this out. The ex-girlfriend in prison of Mackenzie Shirilla. Stop getting on this social media and lying to the world like you didn't know what she was in there for. We all knew what she was in there for before she even got there. Secondly, stop acting like y'all's relationship was serious, because the only thing that you was committed to and serious about was your K2 paper and owing people money. You're getting on here.
Real quick, just because I don't want people to be like, what is that or whatever. K2 is inside a jail. I'm going to show you guys. People have videotaped other people using K2, and apparently like 1 or 2 hits of it and you're like out of your mind. So we're going to look at that too.
Being fraudulent.
And they put it on paper. I'll rewind it a tiny bit because I don't want anybody to be like, but I just wanted you to know what the K2 paper was.
on here and being fraudulent. And I want to say, and I want to mention your name, but see, you're the type of individual that's going to report me or let it to and serious about was your, stop acting like y'all's relationship was serious. Because the only thing that you was committed to and serious about was your K2 paper and owing people money. You're getting on here and being fraudulent. And I want to say, and I want to mention your name, but see, you're the type of individual that's going to report me or let alone try to press charges on me the way that you've been acting. So I'm just going to keep it real with you. We all know what you on here doing. The clout chasing is ridiculous. Stop lying to these people. Stop lying to these people. Tell them who you really was in prison. Because we all seen it. We ain't got to lie about it at all.
Okay, there was a part that I didn't hear. I just want to hear this beginning part again to see if I missed it or if maybe that is indication that there's another video.
Hey, so check this out. The ex-girlfriend in prison of Mackenzie, Shirilla. Stop getting on this social media and lying to the world like you didn't know what she was in there for. We all knew what she was in there for before she even got there. Secondly, stop acting like y'all's relationship was serious. Because the only thing that you was committed to and serious about was your K2 paper and owing people money. You're getting on here and being fraudulent. And I want to say, and I want to mention your name, but see, you're the type of individual that's going to report me or let alone try to press charges on me the way that you've been acting. So I'm just going to keep it real with you. We all know what you on here doing. The clout chasing is ridiculous. Stop lying to these people. Stop lying to these people. Tell them who you really was in prison. Because we all seen it. We ain't got to lie about it at all.
LMJ. So, that right there real quick was... I don't know her name, but we're going to try to figure it out. If anybody knows her name, please let me know. Yes, so Cuffy says K2 is not marijuana, although that it's referred to as synthetic opioid, which I don't think is ever a good idea. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So let me just show you real quick, though. Let's show you. All right, let's see if we can show you one of these. I mean, they are out of this world. All right, let me reshare. All right, I'm going to reshare and show you this just so that we know what it is, because I want you guys to know what it is too. Or not even what it is. So we know that it's synthetic marijuana. However, when you see people that take it, it's just unbelievable. Oh, here you go.
What is spice? Spice and
That
K2
wasn't it.
are
Hold on.
one
That
of the
said
many...
spice. We're not looking for spice. Hold on. Okay.
What is spice? Spice and K2 are one of
so
many street names for synthetic cannabinoids. Basically, it's...
So that was another example, but I just want to show you what it... I mean, there are so many horror stories. Let's look at this one.
Give me a lighter, bro. What's your lighter? Bro, give me the lighter. Damn, you are fried. What's 5 plus 5?
LMG.
K2 got niggas bugging. Oh yeah, this is it.
That person's on K2 too. Okay, so again, it's a synthetic marijuana. Let me see if we could get... Oh no. So people are being hospitalized over it. Teen experiments with K2 lost 70% of brain function. That never sounds like a good idea. Here goes somebody in prison using.
I'm right. righteous. Finally. Finally. He has break down me too.
Give me a lighter, bro.
Oh wow, you guys. That does not look like... I mean, I don't know. I'm not judging. I'm just saying if you're using something that can take 70% of your brain power away. Oh, look, here goes more.
I wasn't gonna do it, man. I wasn't gonna do it. I don't know what he got going on. Spiceland Part 4, man. Look at this shit. He got one wigging out right there. Bam. Whoa, I'm not. Bam. Bam.
I ain't got no money. I got these niggas geek. Hold up, cuz. These niggas high fuck. Why this shit? Take your time. It's a whole goddamn queer. He finna be fucked up. Hit that bitch. Hey, look. You ain't gotta look that way. We got you on film. I don't give a fuck about no. Go ahead and get him, bro. That's a weird. Hey, bro, come out here and get him, bro. Get his knees now, bro. Hey, man. What the fuck going on? You know what I'm saying, man? Same ball, same game, man. Niggas bleeding out in this big, you feel what I'm saying? Big fat, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going ball, bro. Oh, shit.
OMG, you guys. So real quick, sorry, my husband said I ought to look up the Wu-Tang. I couldn't get that out. Member who used K2 and he cut his member off. And what did he do, right? He jumped?
He jumped out a window.
And then he jumped out a window. Okay? That's crazy. He's going to email it to me so that way I could show you guys. That's so crazy. Hopefully it's nothing that'll get me like demonetized, but we'll see. We'll see. Let me open up my Gmail just in case. Yeah, so what do you guys think about this? Is this, does anybody here? So, hi, Truth. How you doing? Truth says that K2 has many different names. It's the same crap that made the homeless dude go nuts and eat someone's face off. Oh my God, so Truth, that's funny. I told you and Ryan are like the same person, didn't I? You both pretty much said a similar thing, that it made somebody go crazy and do something that you wouldn't normally do. To Jamie Vone at Gmail. He found it. Truth says prisoners are also using roach spray. What? To make it? Okay, think about that. If you're using roach spray to make something that you're going to ingest, like, to me, I already feel like there's an indication that we shouldn't be using this, right? Like, I don't know. But then again, I mean, I don't know. Even if you're addicted, oh wait, hold on, I think he sent it. I guess if you're addicted and you're not getting treatment and the drug of choice is getting taken away from you, I guess see how that might happen. All right, hold on. Let me share this with you guys instead. So here we go. U.S. rapper affiliated with Wu-Tang Clan cuts off his penis. Stop. According to... Why don't I remember this?
It wasn't because he's not a main member.
When was this? Was this...
Years ago.
This was April 17th of 2014. This was like 6 days after my dad died, which could be why I also didn't. Okay, so according to a number of U.S. media reports, police were called to an apartment in North Hollywood on Wednesday. The 40-year-old known as Chris Bearer, a rapper with band North Star, is thought to have attempted. He jumped off the second floor balcony. It also says, the website says he will not be able to have his penis reattached. The rapper, whose real name is Andre Johnson, was discovered by, oh my God, officers from the Los Angeles Police Department on a pavement. He's now being treated, so he lived. Wow. He was discovered by the rap collective and Wu-Tang and performs as a duo with artist Miko under the name North Star. You guys, this shit is no good. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. All right, so thank you for sharing that, Ryan. That was nuts. So, I can't believe that. That's crazy. Okay, so let me also show you. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me stop my share so that I'm not showing you guys my inbox and stuff. So let me just go over here. I just want to pull up the. So today I found Cheyenne. Her last name's on the tip of my tongue. Well, we're going to say it in 1 second. So anyway, I've been looking for her, like even on TikTok and stuff, because I'm like, I would love to hear from this girl or hear what she has to say. So today I was like, she came up on my For You page, and For You page, meanwhile, I'm not on TikTok, but you guys know what I mean. It came up in like my YouTube, whatever they call it. That sounds terrible that I don't know it. But I want to show you today what she did. Oh, here it goes. I was going to say, I hate when they like switched around, at least on my end, where I find my history, but hold on, I found it. I just have to reattach you guys. Okay, so there's 2 parts to this. They're not long. They're short, but let me reattach you guys. Oh, you might already be. Hold on, because I didn't hit stop share. Oh, I have to pull you back up. Show and stream. There we go. This right here, my friends, is Cheyenne. Again, I don't know her last name. Her YouTube now is just Cheyenne. Let's make sure that we are subscribed, because yes, I did subscribe because I saw this and I looked at it and I already liked it. So there you go. And there's a part 2 as well. So this actually says though that this is from 9 months ago. So this would be, pretty soon after she and, her name's Cheyenne Topping. That's it. And we have one from 13 days ago. So let's just quickly hear what she has to say here, and then we'll switch over.
Okay, so y'all wanted story time on how I was romantically with Mackenzie Shirilla in prison. So I'm gonna get into that. I didn't really want to do it until like her court cases were over, and that's why I'm like just now coming out and talking about it, because I don't know how all that works, for real. So I was probably like a week or 2 shy of my out date when me and Mackenzie really started talking. Because I have seen her like walk around the track all the time with her friend Jasmine, like they were together every day, all day, lived in the same cottage, all that. But like I didn't walk up to her because like the way like she upheld herself and stuff is kind of like a mean girl aura, like full Regina George radiating off her. Honestly, like the plastics right there, walking the track, like prison style, seriously. So one day I had saw my friend Juice walking with them, and at this time I didn't even know Mackenzie's name, I didn't know Jasmine's name, I didn't know either of them. I just know like they were always walking the track. So come to find out, Juice was dating Jasmine, which was Mackenzie's best friend. So I was like, so I'm trying to pass this little 2-3 weeks. What's up with her friend? Like, we can all kick it and chill. Because me and Juice always kicked it. Like, hacky-sacked on the yard, hacky-sacked in the cottage. Like, chilled, was always just smiling, laughing, trying to make, like, the worst out of the best. You know? And so Juice was like, all right, I'll talk to her. Like, I got you. Her name's Mackenzie. I'll talk to her for you. And I'm like, all right, bet, cool. So at that time, it was, like, 3rd yard. So we get, like, 3 yards. One's really early, one's in the middle, one's at the end. So we couldn't go back outside after that. And I was always bored in there because, like, my first year down, I was dating this other girl in there. And she got all crazy on me and broke my tablet. And, like, it's not like having a phone outside of, like, jail and your girl breaks it. We're in prison, bro. I can't get another one. So, couldn't get another one of those. So I wasted the time till the next day. Reading, running around, hacky-sacking, whatever. So I laid down, woke up the next day. Sleep through first yard because, like I said, it's early. So early. No one got time for that. So second yard swings around. No, lunch swings around because lunch comes first. And then MCC, which is the new prisoners that come in, they can't be with General Pop, that have to be separated. So they go back, the yard opens. So the yard opens, I'm kind of just chilling in my bunk, chilling, like, because I didn't really want to go outside. It's super hot. In prison, it's...
She does talk here about, I don't know what I thought. I don't think I thought they had, like, central air or anything, but I don't think I realized in, like, 105-degree weather. Like, my thing is, that makes it so uncomfortable for everybody, and I get it, it's prison, you're not supposed to be comfortable. But what about the people that work there? I was like, that's crazy.
So it's hot as hell. It's hot as hell. So I'm just chilling in my bed, my bunk, whatever, on top bunk. I hear my friend Juice yelling, like, Cheyenne, Cheyenne. So I go up there, I'm like, what's up? And she's like, hey, bro, Mackenzie, Spen thought you were cute since you first popped out. She already has a little nickname for you. She calls you Fro. Well, obviously Fro because of hair. But at the time, I didn't have no, like, lineup or nothing. So it was just a crazy, crazy Fro. Like, crazy. And I'm like, all right.
If somebody's nickname for me was Fro, I don't know that being attracted to them would be my response. I don't know.
And she was like, well, she said she wanted you to meet her on the next yard. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. So I go hop in the shower because, like I said, in prison, summertime is horrible. Like, you have to have, like, 4 fans or you're going to be, like, stuck to your bed. Honestly, stuck to your bed. It's so bad. So I hop in the shower, whatever. I go outside to hit the yard. I see her and Jasmine immediately walking because they're always out there. You can always spot them. And I walked her like, hey, what's up? And she's like, what's up? Like, and I kid you not, the first thing she says to me is, you're top 3 on my hottest people on the farm list.
Wow. What a pickup line. Oh, I love Jumpsuit Pablo. But let's listen to part 2 real quick. No, that's not what I meant to do.
Okay, so y'all.
Hey, Nolan. Okay, so she's giving us, I have it sped up a little bit, but that's because I can't listen to anything on 1 speed. It's not her or anybody else. But if somebody thinks it's too fast, just let me know. I sometimes forget that. I mean, I usually listen on like 2 point something speed.
That I posted yesterday, then this morning. A lot was happening though. But I gotta figure out now, so here's part 2. So I felt like I should backtrack a little bit though, because I feel like it would be better to have some pictures along with this. So I kind of want to give y'all an idea of what Mackenzie looked like every day, because that was talked about a lot, about how, like,
wait, do you see
really
this one?
About her appearance. And I'm pretty sure, like, throughout the time we were chilling, she told me she woke up at like 5 a.m. every morning just to, like, do her makeup, her hair, and look good. So I'm gonna show you guys, like, what she looks like most of the time. Alright, so this is what I meant by that. Like, she always had her hair done, eyebrows, everything. Like, woke up early as hell to do all this, and like she said, read and probably do some of my laundry. Alright, so back where I left off. So she was telling me about the list. I was top 3.
I have a quick question. But how do we have all these pictures? I'm just confused about that.
And that's why I asked her, like, you know, who's 1 and 2? And she's like, 1 is Puff. And I had no idea who that was. Because a lot of people have nicknames, so I was like, Puff, Puff, Puff. Like, right in my mind, like, thinking, like, whose nickname is Puff? And then she's like, oh, no, it's Jordan. Which, Jordan was, like, this STEM girl doing, like, a 7-8 year bid. She was popular in there. A lot of girls like her. I can't lie. She did look good. So she had, like, long hair, like, faded on the side like mine, and a big puffball ponytail. So she was, like, number 1. I think she number 2 was this girl, Dynasty, that had, like, just popped out to... Just at the time that we were talking, I just popped out. She lived in my cottage. I didn't know her that well. She was like a stud, dreads, young.
So she's going over Mackenzie's second and first choice, because not choice, but who she thought was cutest in the jail that far. And Cheyenne came in at number 3.
1920, like wild, y'all know the type I'm talking about. So I think she was number 2. I really just like blew all that list stuff off because girls always have a new girlfriend in there like every other day. Like somebody was somebody's ex every day. This girl was talking to this girl every day. It's just how it goes down in there because it's boring. You don't have anything to do in there, so you just fill your time with anything, honestly. So we get to walk on the track, whatever. I ask her what cottage she's in, and cottages in there, they're like kind of like jail pods but bigger. They're like buildings. We had like 12 or 13 of them, 2 sides to each cottage, and then it'd be like 100 to 120 girls on each side. So I asked her what cottage she lived in. She's like Wheeler, which automatically popped to me because like Wheelers are like lifers or like really privileged inmates. So I'm like, that's crazy. Like Wheeler has like flat screen, every single day I cook. And
Let's talk about that real quick. So Wheeler has all of the nice amenities, if you, not amenities, but for jail. But they have the better TVs, they have the better couches. So at first I was like, if you're doing something like life in jail, you would think that you would have less stuff because whatever your crime was worse. However, I then thought about the psychology behind it, and I put on my thinking cap and was like, wait, it makes total sense. So if you're a lifer, you're going to be in there for a long time. So making your life a little bit cushier, if you will, is probably the smart thing to do for the prison population, in my opinion. I'm just trying to think of the psychology. And I would assume that it's because they're going to be there for a long time. So they want to make them somewhat, not comfortable, but somewhat more comfortable than in the other cottages because they have to be there forever. And so the people that work there have to deal with them. Do you know what I mean? And also they don't want them to be an issue with the other people in jail. So then I was thinking, why would they make like Cheyenne's pod and stuff like that so much worse? Like, why aren't they all the same? And then I thought that makes sense too, because someone like Cheyenne, that this was her first time in jail, she was there for like one case, and then she says like now that her life is totally different, she's not ever going back there type thing. And I guess there it makes sense because the more uncomfortable you make it, I guess the hope is that when the person gets out of jail, that they remember how bad it was and therefore not want to go back. Joanne Marie, thank you, Queen. Thank you for my jewels. I do appreciate it, you guys. You have no idea. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So welcome in, Joanne. Thank you for being here. So Joanne, we're just in case somebody's just joining, this is Cheyenne, Mackenzie's girlfriend in jail. And the reason I am going over it is because there's another woman that gets out of jail, and I guess she saw her stuff and is calling her out. Now, this is what I think. So I think at first I was like, okay, is she like saying that this girl and Mackenzie didn't have a relationship? And that's not it. It really, when I went back and I tried to do more digging into it, it was more that the girl was saying, don't lie to people, you knew what she was in there for. So, you know what I mean? I don't know. Wait, let's see. Lucas Girl says, Jumpsuit says that that's why they do it as well. Basically, inmate control. He did? Well, there you go. See, all I have to do is put my psychology hat on. I did not know that. So I love his stuff. I just haven't had time to do anything. Marilyn says, number 163214, we all know who that is. BK, I won't say his name, don't worry. Leaves his cell, doesn't leave his cell for except 1 hour, and bathes 3 times a week. Do women prisons have different standards? Well, it's funny you say that. So somebody was asking the girls about, I don't even remember who it was. It might have been Anjanette Levy had her on, Cheyenne. And they were talking about how in like the hole or whatever, oh no, it might have been YouTube Streets. I love them too. So shout out YouTube Streets if anybody ever sees us. I want to go on their show bad. I think that they're so funny, those guys. Anyway, my point being is that they were talking about, yeah, I just had Anjanette Levy. What the hell was my point? You guys. It'll come back to me. I can't believe I just drew a blank there. Actually, I can believe it. Somebody will let me know. Wait, hold on. Let me see what Maryland. Oh, that's what it was. So that the guys get to shower 3 times a week. Girls get a shower every day if they want. But the thing is, like we know with Stephen Stern's case, they come and ask you if you want a shower. And if you say no, it's not like you can go get one later. So you'll have to wait until the next time they offer it. So you can't just pick like whichever 3 days you want. They're specific days and times. And if you miss that, if you're sleeping, whatever the case may be, I believe you then have to wait until the next one. So I don't know if it has to do with like feminine hygiene, if you will, if that's why. But if somebody knows, let me know.
And I'm like thinking about it, like going through my head, like that's a lot of money. Cause like, okay, everything's cheap in prison, but you have to buy every single thing to make a meal. Like say if you want to buy pizza, you gotta buy wraps to make the crust. You gotta make pepperonis. You gotta buy pizza sauce. You gotta buy cheese. You gotta buy a shredder for the cheese. So like cooking every single day with your commissary, like would be a lot because you only get a certain amount of
Which
commissary.
apparently that's what Mackenzie does.
So cooking every day, you probably run out within like 3-4 days. So I'm like, oh, so I just like, okay, so you cook, like you know how to cook, and there's only microwaves in there, so you have to cook all that in a microwave, like all of it. And she's like, no, Jasmine cooks for me every day. Why? Like wait, but I didn't really think into that either because like that's a hustle there. And Jasmine said that's what she did. She hustled to make people's food for them so she can get a plate. And that was a hustle. A lot of people did that.
That makes so much sense, you guys. By making somebody else's plate, they offer you some of it too. So it's like I'll cook for you if you feed me, I guess, if you will.
But that's like a lot to do, especially every day because like I said, you can cook it in a microwave. So you have to like make everything separately. You have to get a microwave spot, which is like I said, 200 girls and like one cottage, and there's only 2 microwaves. So you have to get a spot like every day, go out there, prep for that spot, be ready. If you run out of time, you're out of that microwave, you can't finish the food. So you really have to be prepared for it. So it's really a lot. And this is where Jasmine starts chiming in again. I think it's because like she felt some type of way that she was like talking about how that was her hustle because she didn't really have no one to take care of her in there. And I don't know, it's like kind of embarrassed. Like you look down upon it, like if you don't have money, it's crazy. It's like a really crazy system. But she had chimed in like, oh, where's Juice? Which is the girl, my friend that was like on and off with Jasmine. Because she had a girlfriend, CJ, like every time they fought, she would go talk to Jasmine and mess with Jasmine. That's like her 2 main girls. But I'm pretty sure she was in the cottage with CJ, so that was like a whole can of worms I did not want to open at all. Like I did not want to. So I'm like, I don't know, I haven't seen her since lunch when she told y'all to meet me out here, because I didn't want to get into that at all.
Like before, you lied. You lied and said you would.
Oh my god, I hate when I do that. Thank you. Cuffy, you said that that's the one that you sent me. I apologize, you guys. I don't know how I did that. I literally clicked it, but I guess I just didn't look. They have like this stupid volume thing on top of it. Here, maybe if I put it like that, I'll see it better. There we go. But what I was saying was, where did you send the video from YouTube Streets? Because I don't see it in my like recent Gmail, but I'm sure you sent it in Discord. But if you can, like, if you have something good that we could watch here, just let me know and we can figure it out, because I'm always into that. So let me know if you guys have anything. But the other thing the other thing that I wanted to get to was, let me get this up, was Plunder. I got Plunder, you guys. Uncover. Wait, Plunder True Crime. Here we go. Okay, let me just share this. Oh, I did share it, duh. Here it goes. I just have to show it on stream. Okay, so this is Plunder True Crime. Everybody go to Plunder. We all love Plunder. I already liked it and everything. So here, this is the 911 call, you guys. This has nothing to do with the crash. So let me just put that out there right now. This has nothing to do with the crash. This is all the other stuff. So let's watch it.
Alrighty, let's listen to some never before heard 911 audio calls.
What kind of car are you in?
I'm in a Toyota Camry with a pink fluffy steering wheel.
I'm still on the line with you, okay?
Okay. I'm only 17, and this is like a grown okay.
Thank the sovereign Lord. While my microphone is working, I just had a time to get it to work. This never before heard 911 call. It's from April 4th, 2022. Again, thank Jesus they still had the call. This isn't even part of...
Look at that wall. That's crazy. The whole wall. I'm assuming that the whole wall had to be, like, you could see the cracks all in here, and it just goes right through. Wow.
The discovery. I've never heard it before. It's from the Mackenzie Shirilla case. Of course, it's 119 days before the crash, and a very frightened, terrified Mackenzie Shirilla is calling the cops. You're about to hear that frantic 911 call.
I'm on Lon and Walnut Creek, and he's following me home.
It's a WMA file, so, it doesn't want to play nicely with MacBooks. I'll play it for you. You'll hear snippets directly from the player. I'm going to chop it up and talk about it. If you want the raw audio file, WMA file, you can get it from my Patreon link below. This is something I'm grateful they...
Which is probably what I should have just did because I'm part of her Patreon. So I don't know why I didn't just get it from there, but I love Plunder, so let's hear what she had to say anyway.
Still had, they didn't delete it, and it's separate. I believe it wasn't even covered in her court case, but it's from Monday, April 4th, 2022. Mackenzie ran into some problems. Of course, they had to do with driving with her, and of course, she documented part of it, but we've never heard the audio before until now. I had to do separate public records requests for this one. At first, I was told they didn't have it by a different entity, but thank God I got it today. And it's a little over 8 minutes long.
Okay.
I'm just really scared.
Monday, April 4th, 2022 started off at 10:50.
I got it. Here we go. Wait, let me make sure. But I went into... Oh, she did the entire transcript and everything. Wow. So I don't want to hit download all because I already downloaded stuff. So let me just open up the Just FOIA one. This might be it. But it is. So I pay for the Patreon, and therefore I get access to all her FOIA stuff. So you guys definitely go subscribe and like Plunder stuff. In the meantime, I'm going to listen to it right from Patreon also, because that way I don't get flagged from YouTube either for showing Plunder stuff. So hold on, let me just make sure it connects. Make sure you guys see what I'm saying. No, you're not. Hold on. Oh, you are. Wait, no, that's not really what I want to show though, so hold on. Let's reshare. We'll stop this one. And we're going to reshare. And I'm going to try to just get to the actual media player. Here it is. Okay, you guys. So now we're going to hear it. This is from Plunder True Crime's FOIA documents. And this is the actual audio of the 911 call where Mackenzie Shirilla gets into a road rage incident with this other man. So she calls 911. Let's listen to that call. I'm going to rewind it all the way to the beginning. Here we go.
911, what's the city of your emergency?
Hi, I'm in Strongsville, Ohio. There's a grown man following me home, and he won't leave me alone. I have him on video.
Okay, where are you at currently?
I'm on Walnut Creek in Strongsville by the high school. He's literally out of his car. I pulled over to get his license plate, and he's pulling me over. He's trying to, argue with me. He's literally, standing outside my window, and I'm scared to drive home.
Are you driving now?
Yeah, I'm in my car because I can't drive home because he keeps following me.
Well, my suggestion is that you drive over to the police department. I can stay on the line with you.
Okay, I'm driving to the police station now. He's gonna follow me though.
That's fine. That's fine. Do you have his license plate?
Yeah, I tried to pull into a random driveway and then he tried to block me in the driveway.
Okay, where are you driving now currently?
I'm in Walnut Creek out by Lund Road.
Okay. Well, just keep driving. I'm going to keep you on the phone. What's your name?
My name is Mackenzie Shirilla. I'm like terrified. He's following me, so.
That's fine. If you come right into the police department, I'm going to have an officer.
Okay, I'm really scared.
That's okay. You're at Lund and.
I'm on Lund and Walnut Creek and he's following me home.
Okay.
I'm just really scared.
It's okay. Stay on the line with me. I'm going to keep you on the line until you get to the police department. I'll have an officer waiting there for you, okay?
Yeah, he's following me still.
You don't know who this person is?
No, yeah, I was just driving and he was on my, like, tail, and I didn't even, like, know why he was following, like, on my, like, I was driving the speed limit, and so he got out of the car at an intersection, and he followed me all the way to my neighborhood, so I pulled into a random driveway, and then he pulled into the driveway with me, blocking me in the driveway.
I'm still on the line with you, okay?
Okay. I'm only 17, and this is like a grown.
It's okay. Mackenzie, I'm going to keep you on the line, okay? Just keep driving towards the police department, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I'm scared.
What type of vehicle is he in?
He's in a, let me check my video. He's in a Buick.
What color is it?
It's all black. An all black Buick. I think he's already coming up next to me or behind me. I don't know. I have videos of him yelling at me though.
Okay. Mackenzie, what's your last name?
Shirilla, Shirilla.
Got a phone number for you?
Yeah, I can give you 440-391-3020.
If you're still on the line with her, let me know when she pulls in. I'm on station.
Let me know when you get close to the station or when you're pulling in, okay? When you pull down Westwood.
Okay. I just don't know. There's a car separating us, I'm pretty sure now.
That's okay. Did you get his license plate?
Yeah, I did.
What's the license plate?
It is. Let me watch the video again. It's 157 B. Hold on. B9. Hold on. Let me take this video to my camera roll so I can stop.
Okay. Where are you at right now?
I'm turning onto Pearl Road from Lund Road. I don't know what to do. He was flashing his brights behind me so I couldn't focus on the road too.
Okay. I just need you to give me the rest of that plate if you can. I don't want you. You can wait until you get to the. Hold on 1 second. My officers are calling.
Did she just say hold on?
Where are you in?
I'm in a Toyota Camry with a pink fluffy steering wheel.
What color is it? Was your Camry?
All black. It's an all black one. Oh my gosh.
Where are you at now?
I'm about to pass Royalton Road, so now I'm real close to the police station now.
see him in your rearview mirror?
I think there's literally a cop behind me now.
Yeah, he knows where you're at. I let him know, so he might be escorting you over to the station.
Oh my God, thank God. Okay. Yeah, I think so. I can't tell. I can't tell exactly where.
That's okay. You don't have to worry about it. I just want you to get to the police department safely, okay?
Okay, thank you guys so much.
You're welcome. Let me know when you're in a parking spot, and then you can give me that plate, okay?
Okay. Do you guys want to come into the police station?
Well, an officer will probably pull behind you. Just make sure that it's the officer and not the guy in the black Buick. But
okay, I'm at the police station now.
Okay. Did the male follow you into the station, do you know?
No, I think I do see his car, but he did not follow me to the station. Okay, I see an officer behind me.
Okay. Do you want to give me that plate?
Yeah, here. The plate is... It's 157-9-VM. Hi.
Hello. You doing okay?
I'm really scared. This is the license plate. Do you want me to show you the video of him?
Let me just see the license plate real quick. Could you give this to my dispatcher?
Yeah. I have a video if that would help.
Yeah.
So this is...
All right, Mackenzie, I'm going to hang up with you. Talk to my officer, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay, so that was actually interesting, you guys. I mean, I don't know, that was interesting. Truth was saying something like, it's funny how she sounds so scared there, right? And, I mean, hi, Glenn. How you doing? Yes, you're very right. So, you guys, while we were listening to that, I was like, what are these links that Plunder has here that I haven't seen before? So let me show you what I found. Let's look at this one. So Plunder went in and saved all of this stuff. So this is, oh my gosh, she even titled them all. This is from Halloween. I'm sure there's, oh, you have to download them. Hold on. I already did. Okay. Let me just see. So then there's this. Hold on, let me show you this. I clicked on this. I don't know where it's at, so let's do this one. Alright, so then this one, it has the crash scene, drone photos, PowerPoint, state exhibits, all the things. Wow. What's this? What is that? Do you guys know? What the? I have no idea what that is, or if anybody knows. But this is of the scene. Oh, that's the sign. Yeah, that wall is messed up. Oh my god, you guys, look at that car. Like, there's no way somebody could have survived that. I mean, look at that. Wow, that's mangled. Holy crap. There we go. Let's do, oh wow. OMG. Now, I do know that they used the jaws of life to get her out. Oh my God. That's terrible. Let's go down a little bit more so we can see the whole thing. Wow, you guys. All right, let's go to the next one. Oh, now I don't see the thing where I could go through. Hold on. Here we go. Oh my God. That's horrifying. Wow. I like am speechless. I don't even know how somebody lived in this. Wow. Oh my God. That's literally the most mangled I've ever seen a car. Now, we do have to remember they used the jaws, but look at her side. Look, it's like all still together. That's unbelievable. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, so then they have her, I guess they're showing her Instagram stuff and how she smokes all the time. Hold on, let's make this smaller so we could see it. Oh, there we go. Mackenzie smoking. Unbelievable. Oh, here goes this. Let's see. Trigger warning. No, I have seen these. I'm just going through some of them just to show you guys. You posted a ton of what? Pictures? Because if you, like, you said I posted a ton of these, but I only saw that part. There's a few other pro burgers out there, pretty smart ones. Oh, here we go. I don't know. I guess they just show like the minute before it. I know that we know it's coming when you see like the lights from a distance back there, but yeah, I know that we saw this stuff. I was just showing you what I saw, and like I have all of this downloaded. Well, I just tried to put in my hard drive, you guys, and it's telling me that there's something wrong with it, which sucks because I have almost a terabyte of information on there. Hi, Birdie. Are you supposed to be working, Birdie? Is that why you're popping in and out? I don't know why this. Let's see. Oh, there you go. There it goes as soon as I go to. All right, here it goes. It's coming up right now. Oh, that was just a different car. Hold on. Did you guys hear that Rosie's car drove past at some point? I don't think that, I think they said that, like, or Rosie says that she had no idea. I mean, if it's still dark out, I can buy that. Where is it? Why are they showing this? They're showing the whole video and I don't see the crash. Although I do see it on, oh, here it goes. Oh, well, they stopped it right there. I wonder why. Why would they stop it right there? Doesn't it sound like a screech? I never really listened to the sounds, I only watched it. What is that? Is that from her like speeding around like a turn? Let's listen one more time if we have any car people. That's interesting. The next one, oh, here goes another. I was not expecting that. What? All right, we're gonna put it in much better quality. Let's see. I was not expecting that. Trigger warning. You guys, I don't know why before they said that there's no video of the actual crash, but that's not true. Look, there goes the sign. You could see her headlights. You guys see that? First of all, her brakes are on there. Now, somebody just read about the whole brake thing again that we talked about. Well, me and DT talked about it, and we looked it up even. That automatic brake feature that most new cars have only happens under 10 miles an hour. Oh, you can't see it. What do you mean? It's too big. What? It's right up here. You don't see her, you don't see the car all the way up at the top? Wait, ready? You could literally see the pieces of grass over here. I kept it paused for a second because my daughter and her friends were all coming out the door, and I'm starting to learn to just pause the mic so that you guys don't hear a bunch of... You can't see the car. What do you mean? I could see it. I'm looking up at what you're looking at. Watch, look. That's it right there. That is the car. It just crashed. It just hit the sign right there. And then if you look over here in the very top, so we're looking at the very top. I don't know why my pointer doesn't let me show you guys, but if you literally look, I just started it and stopped it. So let me show you. I mean, I don't know. I could see the car clearly. It just hits the sign right there. I don't know why it doesn't let me look at it closer, but I could always later put this in like CapCut or something. Oh, you can see it. My bad. I was just making sure. All right, here we go. So literally that's right as she crashes. As you guys see here, when she was coming up closer, if you look here, you'll see, like, look right here. You could see where her lights are. So doesn't that show us in which direction she's turned? Math and physics were my thing. You guys, what is this right here? All right, so I can't point to... Oh, wait, you can see my cursor. Oh, good. Maybe you just can't see it when it's on full screen. So now that you can see my cursor, what is this right here? These two, are they rocks? Maybe. And look, it looks like a fire hydrant or something right there. Wow. That's horrible. And then what, they just show it, I guess, for the next however long minutes. That was crazy. I've never seen that. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, let's see what the next thing is. Oh, is this another angle? I've never seen this one. Is this a building? Wait, what vantage point are we here? It says front door of what? Oh, of the building, maybe? That's crazy. And then the last picture. Oh, it's not a picture, it's a video. At least it says it is. Oh, maybe it's playing and it's just taking a while. Oh, I wonder if the one right before this was a video. Let me go back real quick. It is a video. I'm glad I went back and looked. So I have no idea what's going to happen here. I'm assuming we're going to see the crash from a different angle. Let me see. I'm going to go through on the bottom. Bring it forward. Let's see. I'm sure it's at the end. Okay, we still don't see anything. Oh, here it comes. I don't know what they were trying to show there. Were they just showing the car? Was that the car? Is that them coming around, like at first, around that corner? I don't know what the point of this is. Whatever it is, it's coming up in a second. Or I just passed it. Yeah, I don't know why they're showing this car. It's just randomly passing. So let's see what the other one is real quick. And again, I'm going to jump down to here because I'm assuming it's towards the end, whatever it is. Oh, where is this vantage point? Let's see. Let's listen for it, you guys. I guess we could tell by this up here. I feel like it already happened at that point. Hold on. I feel like it happened at 48 or whatever. Maybe it's in the beginning here. I'm like afraid to go too fast. I don't see anything. Nothing different. I'm trying to see if anything changes. We're halfway through. Still nothing. Oh, wait. Something changed over here. You guys, look at that. Ready? See right here, this... I knew it. I just said look to see if something changes, and I seen that changed. I literally just found it. Okay, that's crazy. Let's watch that again. Ready? Now look right here. See the sign? Under where it says 7/31/22, right under the 7, you see the sign lit up. Now let's watch. I wish I could slow this down. I think I could put it in better quality. I can. I can put it in 2160. That's 4K. So let's watch it in 4K. Oh, wow, that does make it. That's crazy. All right, it's on. Here it comes. You could see the headlights. I could see the headlights of the car coming from the left. There it goes. Right there. Boom. It's about to hit. And again, now that we could see it from this vantage point, I've never seen this vantage point. Has anybody else? Why haven't we seen this? You're laughing at me with the 4K. I just can't believe it, Glenn. But you guys, look, you could see her headlights right here in the corner of the sign. I wonder if she tried to turn a little bit. Wow. Oh my gosh, and this is the wall. Why don't they show this part more often? We usually see where she's coming down the street, not that part. I feel like that just showed us better than the other one does. Look, let's watch it again. Here it comes. You could tell as soon as you see over here, you'll see in a second. It'll start to light up back here too, in the back part of. So we're looking at the very top, like eighth of the screen. I could see it coming. Here it comes. Boom, boom. Wow. I bet you if we uploaded this to CapCut and brightened it up, I mean, I don't know that I'd want to see this, but wow, you guys. You literally see it hit. Right, ready? Wow. Oh my gosh, you could see the wall illuminate. I was looking at the sign. I didn't even notice the wall. Watch the wall. Yes. Melly is following me? Well, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, you guys. That is so very kind of you. Holy crap. Thank you. I do appreciate you. Does anybody remember this? I don't remember seeing this part, and I'm sure, I feel like I've seen it all. You've seen it before? Now, let's see. There's a QR code blocking the wall. Is there? Hold on, I could take this off. Here, let's take that off. And let me take the chat off so you guys could see. I didn't even think about that actually, so thank you for saying that because I do want you guys to see this. So let me take off the chat box real quick. Chat box. There we go. All right, let's watch it again without the chat box there, and let's see. I do apologize. I see. That's why I'm glad you guys tell me this stuff. Hi, Convulse Bloom. You guys, I'm so afraid to like say your names now, like Joanne. Joanne, did you not laugh for days? I literally am still laughing about Joanne. And what was the other one? Lane? What was I calling her? Linnell? Me and my daughter, you guys, if you didn't watch that live, my last live was hysterical at one point. My daughter realizes that I'm saying the names wrong when I'm talking to you guys in chat. And I'm like, what are you talking about? No, I'm not. Like, mind your business. And oh my God. I was calling Joanne Joe. I was calling, or Joan. I was calling Joanne Joan. My daughter was like, okay, so you were doing Joan. She's like, so did you think her middle name was Nimri? I was like, what? She's like, literally, she's like, look at the rest of it. It looks like Joan Nimri. I'm like, well, how'd you figure it out? And she's like, you just go backwards. She's like, I see the word Marie. I go back a little further. I see Anne. And then I see Joe, so it must be Joe and Marie. I was like, oh, shut up. So then I'm like, Linnell, and she's like, Mom. She's like, that does not say Linnell. She's like, it says Lane. Wait, it was Lane E. Oh, what was it? It would have been like Linnell E something, whatever. It was just funny the way that, it was just funny, you guys. I couldn't believe that. But anyway, let's watch this closer up. That just made me laugh because I just looked up and saw, I can't say Joanne. And here, nobody told me. So that was my point. Thank you for telling me because nobody will tell you if not. All right, let's go back to this and rewatch this. So thank you for telling me that, you guys. Okay, so again, take notice. I had this one the whole time, so I have to back up a little bit. I know when it happens because if you look, you could see the sign perfect. Like right now, you could see the sign up here under the 7 perfectly. You're going to see the car come. I won't stop it this time, and then we'll watch it again, and I'll stop it for you. I didn't realize that the QR code was blocking it. Boom, right there. Let's watch that again. That's hard. This is horrible, so trigger warning. All right, now I'll stop it as the car comes. You can see the lights are changing on the sign here, which lets me know that the car is coming from the back here. And then look, the car's almost in view. Here comes the car with the headlights. See, I want to pause it here because I want to see, like, do the headlights change direction? Like, where does the car get jerked? You guys, I can't believe, I feel like I haven't seen this enough. Okay, so she hits right there. I literally was able to stop it where she hits. Too bad I don't know how to take a screenshot. You guys, I seriously don't know how to take a screenshot on my computer. I've looked it up, I've done it, and then I forgot how to do it again. But I listened to you guys, and Kresha taught me how to go forward, backward, how to do, what is it, F5? Let you like search anything. I couldn't believe it. So I am learning. But look, you guys, so she hits the sign right there. You could see it. So she hits the sign and you could see her headlights on the actual wall. Wow. All right, I just stopped it again. It'll only let me stop it if I'm not zoomed in like this or whatever you'd call it. So she's already hit the sign. Why does it look like the sign's still there? And then look, this is literally feet right before the wall. Wow. I'm wondering, just based off of what I know from like physics and math, I'm wondering, and someone tell me if I'm wrong, does she hit right here on the left side of this sign, and which then makes the car turn, and that's why Dominic and Davion's got hit over here? Oh, you have pics of the inside. Oh my God, you guys. Cuff, you just sent me pics of the inside of the building. What? I don't know why I haven't seen that. So hold on, let me show you this real quick. This is inside the building, you guys. Wow. Thank God that building didn't like thank God there wasn't somebody right here at their desk working. That's the thing. That's one of the things that I think that the judge, that a lot of people try to make, is that even if she did this impulsively, right, and for whatever reason, that she didn't take into consideration all the other people that could have gotten hurt. So whether it be somebody just happened to be walking by, again, it was 5 a.m., but you never know. You never know. Somebody could have a job where they have a 6 o'clock start. They said that there was people that stayed overnight in the building and that nobody really reported having anything. Oh no. I'm not, I don't do politics on here, but I just got a notification that Trump just passed out in the Oval Office. So no matter whether you like or dislike your president, our president, he's still our president, right? So I just thought that was crazy. Okay, usually I don't catch stuff in real time. So here goes, oh wow, look at that wall. Wow. Here, let's get closer, hold on. All right, I'm zooming in. Wow, look at the cracks on that foundation. That's actually, Cuffy, I have to be honest, I don't even know that this is, although I'm not a contractor. So they're showing the crack right here. In other words, I know that my husband's right here. I probably could ask him, but I'm assuming that, you know what, you guys, what this reminds me of, and you have to take this stuff seriously. A few weeks ago, my husband's a union iron worker in Philadelphia, and a few weeks ago, not him, but there was a few of the guys from the union hall were working at a garage, and there were cracks in the foundation, and I guess they just weren't I don't know if they just weren't taken care of. People overlooked them, people didn't see them, I'm not sure. But as the guys were working, the entire parking garage fell on top of each other. So the floor above it fell to this floor, and it went down. All three of them died. All three iron workers. So although I say that, to me, I have no idea what I'm really looking at here, I do know that when you have a crack in your foundation, that it obviously the integrity, oh wait, let me get out of there. The integrity of the wall is a thing there. You know what I mean? Now, so over here, let me share something else. I just wanted to get off of there because I was accidentally sharing my emails. So let's go here and let's show you other things that I have. If anybody has anything that you think I should be showing, or that I would like to, that if you were that you think that we should See, these are police exhibits from under plunder. Yes, they are. I think it's because the old man is always falling asleep. LOL. Hey, y'all, just got to the chiropractor but wanted to say hello. Hey, Case, I could use one of them right now. I think half the sign was still there. Okay, so then that maybe makes sense of why I saw that. So let's see what this is. Okay, so this says, definitely Mackenzie, a Shirilla. Oh, we've seen these, I think. So this is the one that they used against her in court. Let's see. I thought it was going to make us download them all, but it doesn't. Unless I just already have them downloaded, and that's why.
I'm not even cool. I'm just one of those girls that can do a lot of drugs and not die.
If my daughter posted that, if you guys follow Gianna on TikTok now, since anybody that watched the other night, some people, if you're on TikTok would follow her, Gianna Vonat over on TikTok. But anyway, if I saw this, or if any of you see her do this, somebody let me know, because I will kick her ass. Like, who does this?
I'm not even cool. I'm just one of those girls that can do a lot of drugs and not die.
Okay, so whether this was a TikTok trend or not, it is horrible, right? And also, her mom, this is where this bothers me. Hey, what's up? This bothers me because her mom and dad, nobody steps in. Do you know what I mean? Nobody steps in. Look, they're having a party and there's people protesting. What's happening right now? Oh my gosh, you guys, there's people over here protesting stuff about Jesus. Oh, you guys, why? Are they doing that on purpose, I guess, giving the finger? Like, what is that about? And you girls, look. I said girls. You guys, look, it says, "Oh, dime girl." I saw the word girl, that's why I said girls. Remember she told her mom to switch her TikTok to "Oh, dime girl"? I don't think I ever looked that up. I think we always look up Mackenzie Shirilla. So let's look at "Oh, dime girl" real quick and see. Let's see what that one has for us. Let's see. "Oh, dime girl." I'm assuming it's still up. Just real quick, let's see. Oh, maybe not. Was it taken down? Because it doesn't come up here. That's crazy. Rosie wound up getting a ton of new followers. So people are re-uploading her "Oh, dime girl" stuff. I don't even remember seeing this one, but I feel like I've seen them all, so I'm sure I did. But I'm sure there's things that wait, I don't remember this. Hold on, I don't want to get copyright striked. I do remember this, I think, because remember somebody was asking her about the stuff on her wall, which I thought was actually very creative. She got oh, you could see it right there. She's covering it up right there, but you could see. Well, I guess she just didn't finish it. So what she did was she put a projector on her wall so that these were up there and then traced them, which I thought was actually quite clever. Not of her, just in general. I don't know if this is about her. Let's see. No, I don't know. We're going to switch that one. Yeah, no. Oh, look at this. This is frying. Oh, that's her and Rosie.
What she looked like in 2022. She had a ED, so I'm confused. Like, did nobody... like, wait, that's so obvious. Like, did nobody... Like, this post was in 2022, and am I going crazy, or did she Photoshop her butt? Mind you, this is what she looked like in 2022.
That is so funny.
So I'm confused. Like in 2022.
I swear to God, you guys could ask Gianna.
Like, did nobody...
I legit yesterday said to my kid, I was like, I know you guys could like move around and get like good angles and stuff where you can make somebody look skinny, fat, whatever. But what? Like, look at her butt over here. Oh my God, that's so funny. But I said to my daughter, I'm like, would somebody like purposely like Photoshop their butt to make it bigger. Like in my generation, you just didn't do that. You would Photoshop it to look smaller, not bigger. I used to say all the time, if I lived today, which I wouldn't want to with social media, I was like, I would have been the it girl with I always had like a smaller waist and big butt, but I hated it because in my generation, that wasn't really the thing. So
like, wait, that's so obvious. Like, did nobody like?
I can't believe this girl said
this. 2022, and
I agree.
Am I going crazy, or did she Photoshop her butt?
And did somebody forget to Photoshop
Rosie? Like in 2022, she had a ED, so I'm confused. Like, did nobody? Like, wait, that's so obvious. Like, did nobody like? This post was in 2022.
Oh, for sure.
And am I going crazy?
How could we tell? How could we tell? Like, can you look that? That's crazy. That was the first thing I said. So that was interesting. I don't know if there's anything here that I don't remember saying. Oh, here goes Dom, just in case anybody.
Mackenzie's dad has Mackenzie and Dom as his dealer, as he wants to start his own grow or maybe business too, allegedly. Good Lord. This came out in the text messages. So this is February 7th, 2020. If you do the math on that, Mackenzie's between 15 to 16. She texts Dom and she says, my dad asks if I know somebody who has hella female grass seeds. I'll pay you should you give him some. Dom replied, LOL. Okie. I can't even show you the text messages because I'm afraid that I'll get in trouble for them, but they're there. Isn't this the same man who said he tried to stop Mackenzie from doing things like that and he didn't encourage it but couldn't control her actions? Then he turned around in an interview and said that he knew that Mackenzie was actually dealing for Dom and holding on to products so Dom doesn't get in trouble. Now we find out he's asking for his own seeds so he can take it home to their wonderful.
Did you guys hear that? I mean, if it's in the text messages, it's in the text messages. I don't know if Melly or whatever knows, but again, I feel like we would have all been showing that text message. I don't remember the seeds. I do remember her saying to her dad that she's going to get him peanut butter or something that had marijuana in it, and he said that he doesn't eat his weed. But I don't remember the seeds part. Does anybody else remember that? And my thing is, why would her dad ask them for seeds? I thought like they would go to like the dispensary and stuff and just grab things that, like, I didn't hear of any grow operation. We would have heard of that. Oh, I don't remember this of Dom.
You broke as fuck. Broke. You broke as fuck. Broke.
I can't wait to see it. You guys, story time real quick, not a long one, but Gianna, my daughter that you guys saw, her and her boyfriend, AJ, the one that I always talk about that I call my favorite son. I don't have any other sons, but he had the most beautiful curl, like hair, beautiful. So they did this TikTok thing, this YouTube thing, and it's out at the end of our stream. Maybe we'll watch it on our way out. But apparently there's like a barber who, what he does is he has people that are not hairstylists or barbers come in and cut people's hair, but like doing funny stuff, and then they like fix it before the person leaves. Well, Gianna, they had her wear drunk goggles to do it. Then she had to use those huge scissors that you see them like open up, like where they cut the red bow, the big ones, that one. And then she has on a pool stick a razor, and the electric razor, and she's shaving it that way. There's just so much of it. Anyway, now AJ has no hair, but it's okay. So you guys, I don't remember this real quick, but why do I think that this would even be important? Do you remember when Mackenzie's dad says that they were sitting at the table and he pretty much said like he pulled out more money than he knew what to do with? Again, that to me, if AJ right now and AJ's dad has money, like they own Burns, it's like a whole entire, I don't want to say, I don't know what you would call it. It's not like, Burn Services. What is it called? Like anyway, they do like, I don't know why I can't think of it. Like, not trash, like dump. I don't know. He would kill me if he just heard me say that, because that's not what I mean. AJ, what would you call it that you do, Burn Services? I don't want to say it's like trash place. What is a better way to say
We're a transfer station. We do, well, recycling, transfer station.
That's
we do
what I meant to say.
dumpsters, Tommy carts.
Look, guys, isn't he handsome? I don't know if you could say him or not.
Everything. Machining.
Machining.
Everything.
Oh, look, you can only see your waist. Hold on. Look, you guys, look at his hair. Look at what Gianna did to him.
Tool and die machine. All that stuff.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, but you can call it a trash. It's.
I didn't want to say like the trash. I don't know. It just didn't sound right when I said
you
it.
dump your trash. That's really what anybody. Or you can buy it. You can rent a dumpster or rent Tommy carts.
Well, my point there, a Tommy carts is something that his dad invented, but it's like a trash bin on wheels, so you can move it around. My point of that is, even if AJ's dad came over and did that, well, maybe if his dad did, I wouldn't think anything of it. But if AJ came over just right now and was like, I would hope that he was on his way to the bank for his dad, or assume that he was doing something he shouldn't be doing. He's 22 years old. So again, and if I saw him doing this on social media, that would even be more alarming, right? Because we all know that people, the first thing they do is Google your name and see what's, oh my gosh, you guys, somebody put, that's funny. You guys, look at this. Somebody put a thing of, that's Mackenzie, or supposed to be Mackenzie and Gypsy Rose next to each other. Imagine that. That's crazy. All right, I don't know if there's anything else here real quick. Cuff you, is there anything else that I should be showing over here? Let's see. Well, let's see what else she had over here. Let me switch over to... Let me go back to Plunder's thing. No, that's not what I meant to do. Hold on. I meant to go back to this. Okay, so this was what Plunder had. They were at the Super 8. Like, who took this for them? I can't believe this. They're literally, I'm not trying to be an a-hole, but I am. So, these outfits that, like, they're wearing, some of them, are, like, lingerie. Just, like, ripped. Again, they're really young. Another thing, who rents a hotel room? I mean, God bless them if you could do it, but I don't know. This was a bad look. Candy Bear, I don't know what that is. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is that comment to the modeling agency, and it looks here like Natalie and Mackenzie both responded, not just one. The mom made it sound like she's the only one that replied. So they asked her, can we use this post on our website and emails? We'll make sure you're credited. And then Natalie writes, thank you for this amazing opportunity. Hello, this is her mother. She would love if you would use that. She's actually been trying to contact you guys for PR email. It was a tragic accident, and she did not purposely mean to put an end to any of their close friends' lives or life. She doesn't even know how to write. Ready? She wrote, she did not purposely mean to put an end to any of her close friends' life. This is just as painful as it is for her, as it is for everyone else, or maybe even a little bit more painful. That is such a poor taste, right? Think about it. Your kid just... Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. Isashwash. I probably said that wrong, but thank you for following. I appreciate you so very much. You guys, but like, what the heck here? So then Natalie continues with, it's that it was more painful for her. Then Mackenzie, I meant, continues with, thank you for the comment. I would love to work with you guys. I've been emailing you guys a lot. Such a great opportunity. Thank you. What? And we know just by seeing this that it took 2 days for Natalie to write them back. And then it only took Mackenzie 4.5 hours to then post after that. That's incredible. What's this? Dom's phone died. Hey, Angelo. I don't know if you hate me. Oh, wait. So May 7th, 2022, she was probably trying to get in touch with Dom and couldn't. So maybe she texted Angelo instead. And it says, Dom's phone died. And it says, hey, Angelo, I don't know if you hate me, but tomorrow for the funeral, would you be able to go to Dom's room and grab some photos from his desk for me of me and him so I could put them into his casket so he can be with me forever? What? That's unbelievable. And then I guess he didn't answer quick enough. So she writes, please let me know. And then the 23rd of August, hi Angelo, I just wanted to say I'm so sorry. I don't know, you probably think this is all my fault and I'm not asking you to feel bad for me. But I just wanted to say I'm so sorry and I know you miss him so much. I wish he was here too. This should have never happened. He loves you so... He loves, not loved. He loves you so much. And I know you know that. I don't even know what to say to you or just feel so bad. I hope you guys can forgive me. Now, this is the thing here. Does anybody notice that this is a very all about me message? And this is just my, well, not even just my opinion. You could see it here. It doesn't take a blind person to see this, right? So here we go. Hi, Angelo. I just wanted to say I am so sorry. I know you probably think it's all my fault, and I'm not asking you to feel bad for me. So here we go, my and me. But I just wanted to say I'm so sorry, and I know you miss him so much. I wish he was here too. This should have never happened. He loves you so much, and I know you know that. I don't even know what to say to you. Just feel so bad. I hope. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of eyes. So here we go. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Oh, that's that. I don't know. Oh, so then they do give us the end. And it says, I just wanted to reach out because I just wanted to reach out because I feel like you felt like I don't care. I'm not taking this seriously, but I really do feel bad. It's killing me. Oh, what a bad choice of words. That was horrible. This is the one we just saw again. I don't know why they posted it twice. This one is... Okay, so this is... It says Kenzie, so she's calling somebody else. I don't know if this is Miss Russo. But it says, this is the absolute worst. And then we have, could you call me please? And then, could you call me please again? I tried to voicemail. That's what it is. And then it says, some reason your messages are showing up green on my phone and only coming through my iPad when you're up. Please call. Or I'll call you, just text me. And then it says, I tried to ask Angelo, but would you be able to go in Dom's room? Oh my God, she said ask the mom too. What? Oh, that's Miss Russo, you guys. In happier times. Oh, that's so sad. I love you so much, Miss Russo. I'm sorry. Again, I love you so much, Miss Russo. I'm sorry for being on FaceTime. I'm sorry for being on FaceTime. Made you guys upset. I didn't see this one, you guys. I don't know why, but this is after the funeral, I'm assuming. What? I'm sorry for being on FaceTime, that it made you guys upset. I just needed to see if he looked so peaceful. And thank you guys for putting pictures of me. I'm so sorry for you guys. I wish I could be there to hug you. I love you all so much, and I'm so sorry. Hi, what's up? Thank you so much for my jewels. I appreciate you. I so appreciate you. You guys, what the actual... Who does that? I've definitely read the one with Angelo. If I read this one, because we've read all of her texts with Miss Russo, so I must have read this at some point and just didn't realize that this was the date that it is. Wow, you guys. Oh my God, this is so interesting and manipulative in my opinion. Let me just show you something that I just noticed. Wow. So Mackenzie texts Miss Russo. This is the absolute worst on August 4th. On August 6th, Saturday, August 6th, which I think it's crazy. Like, I don't know, but they had the funeral, I guess, on a Sunday, which is, or maybe that was the viewing. I don't know how they did it. But Miss Russo asked Mackenzie on August 6th, that Saturday, if you could call me, please. And it didn't go through, I guess, so she does it a second time. If you guys remember with Angelo, if we go back one, this is August 6th as well. So this is when she's asking, I don't know if you hate me, but tomorrow for the funeral. So wait, this is at 4:14. And then Miss Russo at 7:16. So Angelo must have told his mom that Mackenzie requested that he'd be able to go in Dom's room and grab some photos from his desk for them so that I could put them in the casket so he can be with me forever. And then Dom's mom's trying to get in touch with her. Could you please call me? I'm wondering, when I said manipulative, in my opinion, I'm wondering if Mackenzie, oh, this is at 12 a.m. So it could just be that she didn't get it until just then. Because this says Sunday, August 7th, so I was thinking, oh my God, did she purposely not call her back? Thinking like, what if Miss Russo was totally against it and she didn't, you know. But then I'm also thinking about it, and she doesn't read the room any other time, so why would she hear? You know what I mean? Like, we might all think that, but I don't know that she was. So she writes, I tried to voicemail, but then, you guys, wow, this is the next morning. For some reason, they're showing up, da-da-da. I tried to ask Angelo, but would you be able to go in Dom's room and go in his bedroom and on his back desk and grab some stuff to put in his grave, I think she meant. And that was at 12 or 1 o'clock on August 7th, which makes me think that that must have been right before the funeral. Because by 8:01 p.m., she's also texting Miss Russo. So that says to me that in between 1 p.m. and 8 p.m., they had a vigil of some sort for Dom. And again, it says, I love you so much, Miss Russo. I'm sorry for being on FaceTime and made you guys upset. I just needed to see if he looked so peaceful. And thank you guys for putting pictures of me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, you guys. I wish I could be there to hug you. I love you all so much, and I'm so sorry. Well, but then, oh, wow. So, you guys, this is effed up. So, now that I know the dates, this is August 7th, and the very next day, oh no, because it looks like it went backwards. Because look over here, it says August 4th. So did this go backwards? Let's see. I think that's what happened. It's all coming back to me now. Oh, look, that was her phone number, which I think is still active, right? Doesn't her mom continue to pay for her phone number, which I don't understand why. Glenn loves my compassion. I love that, Glenn. Thank you. Cuffy says, I'm now reading these in a totally different light. I totally agree with you. So much so. Not sure if you've seen my prior messages. So this is October 30th. We read these, so I don't want to go all the way back. Oh. You guys, I actually didn't read this because I would have remembered that. It says on Sunday, October 30th, you guys, this is right before she goes to the Halloween party. Not sure if you've seen my prior, or maybe it was when, because look, it's Sunday, October 30th, so Halloween's the next day on a Monday, and it looked like they were staying in a hotel room, and I believe she went up to visit a friend. Was it Rosie? Somebody at college, and they stayed there. So I'm sure it was Friday and Saturday that they went to the parties. And she writes, not sure if you've seen my prior messages. Well, I guess it would start here really because it goes backwards, but isn't that crazy? It goes backwards. I don't know why it does that. Look, it goes from October 30th at 10:01 And then February, yeah, so this is confusing. Anyway, I know that this is post accident because she writes, I'm not sure if you see my messages. I mean, it says delivered, but I do need to get inside the house to get my belongings. I know it's hard for you, but imagine how hard it is. What? She did not just say to the mom of the boy that died, I know it's hard for you, but imagine how hard it is. I'm assuming that says for me. Oh, that's the most horrible thing ever. And then it says, yeah, this time of year is hard. It sucks without him. Me and Rosie are drank and Raza Dom song. Oh. So you guys, she didn't even hide it from Miss Russo that she went out. Wow, that's crazy. And so how would you feel about that? I think Mackenzie's trying to say to Miss Russo about, what do you guys think in chat? Let me know. Remember when it looked like she was dressed as a joint? I guess she's trying to say that her and Rosie were drinking Zaza, Dom song. I want to look that song up too. And then it says, because this is going the opposite way, because now, oh no, this is right before. This time makes me remember you and Dom digging through my boxes for costumes. Are you dressing up at all? What? She's asking Dom's mom if she's dressing up. What? Oh my gosh, I don't know why I don't remember this. But right before that it says, do you want me to just call you on the phone? Because I feel like this is a 30-minute conversation that has been taking weeks. And then it says, do you just want me to call you tomorrow? So then they must have talked. Not sure if you've seen my prior messages. I mean, it says delivered, but I do need to get inside the house to get my belongings. I know it's hard for you. Oh, here goes the rest of that message. I know it's hard for you, but imagine how hard it is seeing people who had nothing to do with that house be inside of it before me. What an a-hole she is. I thought she was going to say, so I do take that back, that I thought she was going to say, imagine how hard it is for me type thing, which she kind of does, but she says, imagine how hard it is seeing people who had nothing to do with that house be inside of it before me. Which, what, does that mean she's like sitting outside watching? How would she know that? What? Yeah, right, Truth, that's what I mean, like, oh my God, yeah, what's up, what's up? I don't think she has a filter either. I can't believe she even said that. I can't believe she asked his mom if she was going to dress up for Halloween. Well, wait, let me see if these go backwards or forwards. So these say October 25th. Do you guys see what I mean? They go like forward, backward, forward. I don't know if that's on purpose, if they're like keeping it with like themes of like certain things, but this is before it. So let's see. I did read these. I was just kind of looking to see. Oh, wait, this is about his house. We're reading this. Let's see. This is about people hating her. All right, well, this is where I was like, oh no, it actually goes up really far. Do you guys see? So in the very beginning, I was reading this. Wow. And this is October 6th, but this was also at the very top of the messages. This was the first thing we saw. So that just says to me that they do go forward, backward, forward type thing. So, oh, I also want to let me put the chat back up. Sorry about that. Let's put the chat back. So you guys that are watching on the replay, that I appreciate so very much, please hit like and subscribe. But that way the people in the replay can see the live chat if they want. So this is mind-blowing. So October 7th, this is right after the crime, you guys. Like, who? I can't believe she has the balls. Right? Let's see what she has to say. Wow, that's so freaking ballsy. I can't even. So on October 7th, did you drive by the cemetery just now? Nope, I'm not even in Strongville. It's so cold out today. Are you okay? Yep, I was just scared. Wait, yep. Was just scared. Seems some cats. I don't know what that was about. Oh, is this Miss Russo? Because I remember this from the unfortunate body cam. Oh my God, how effing cute. And then she says, right, this is Sunday, October 9th. And then it says, I found Blair's Instagram and he blocked me. If you don't hate me, I don't understand why they all hate me. So you guys, we now know that during this time, Miss Russo was sharing information with the police, but at the same time was still, oh, thank you, Glenn. But still, at the same time, she was trying to keep an open communication with Mackenzie, I guess, to keep her talking, and also talk about manipulation, in my opinion. Oh, do you guys hear Thor? There goes your ASMR. Oh my gosh, Thor. Hold on, sorry. Someone's thirsty. Okay, so, yeah, this is just crazy to me. So Miss Russo has to, like, put on this show, I guess, if you will, that, could you imagine how much worse that is? Like, we're talking about how bad it is, like, could you imagine this person not having a filter and saying this stuff? Could you imagine having to pretend like you don't hate this person or that you're not, you know what I mean? And who knows? I don't know if Miss Russo hated her the whole time. She even says during her victim impact statement that she never wanted this to be, you know what I mean? She didn't want to believe that Mackenzie could do this on purpose to her son. So I'm sure that was confusing as well, being that, you know, she loved Mackenzie at one point when, excuse me, I needed a drink. When there's IPV, intimate partner violence, you don't always see that. So people will be on their best behavior when they're out in public. They'll be on their best behavior when you're in front of the mother, the sisters, whatever. So imagine, you know, she now has to wrestle with the fact that, what signs did I miss? And again, none of this is her fault. I'm saying as a mom, these are the things I'd be thinking. Like, did I miss something? Did I not pay attention enough? I had no idea. Like, she seemed like she was, you know, they seemed so happy, or whatever the case may be. And that itself must be confusing. But now that the cops are telling her that they have suspicion that she did this on purpose, imagine walking that tight line between having to keep this girl close and probably wanting to, you know, handle her herself, if you will. And I'm saying that. Again, I didn't say Miss Russo said that. I'm saying that. So Mackenzie's like starting to catch on, like, why? Not catch on, but she's like, why does everybody else hate me if you don't hate me? And again, if you think about that, what she's saying is, if Dom's own mom, who gave birth to him, isn't mad at me, why are you? She is so ballsy, you guys. Miss Russo says, I know. I could help you if you want to, but I was just telling you I don't understand why they hate me if you don't hate me. I just don't get why everybody has to hate me. It just makes me, and then it doesn't say, but it says, I'm really stressed about people moving my things or making it look different than it was when Dom lived there. Oh my God, you guys. Why would she say this? My top priority is just being able to go inside of that house and just be there for the day. It hurts that everybody but me is allowed in the house. It already hurts seeing all of his friends there at night spending time with you. But it hurts even worse seeing I'm the only one not allowed in his house that I spent the most time in. And then Miss Russo says nothing's being touched. Mackenzie says, we don't know that for sure. I need to get in there for multiple things that I have in there. I don't know why I'm not trusted to be in the house I spent 90% of my time and slept at every night. Wow, what a bitch, in my opinion. I just don't get why everybody has to hate me. It just makes me hate myself even more. I just wish everybody would just not hate me. You guys, this is me. And if you notice, when Mackenzie speaks, it's very black and white in the sense that it's love or hate. It's, what's the word I'm looking for? It's very extreme. And bipolar, not in like a bipolar, like disorder type thing. Bipolar just meaning like two poles. Like I'm trying to think of like two opposite ends of the same coin type thing, but for lack of a better term. But bipolar, that's what that means. So, and again, not the disorder, because I do not think I see that here at all. I just mean she's very extreme. Where do we see these extreme emotions where somebody has a lack of emotional regulation? And, and again, I'm not diagnosing, but we see this often in borderline personality. Wow. But again, not diagnosing. But I've never been shy about the fact that I see borderline, histrionic, and narcissistic personality big time, or at least the behaviors of it. Then Dom's mom says, I don't know any of it. Mackenzie, a couple days later, says you're letting people in his house. Wow. So Mackenzie has to be driving by, or somebody's driving by giving her information, because how else would she know that? Especially if these people are saying that they hate her and therefore have no reason to speak to her. The only way she would know that there's people there is by seeing it, which is creepy. So Miss Russo says, no, I'm not. Mackenzie says, I seen two people in his studio when I was driving home last night. The light was on and I seen two people. And Miss Russo says, I'll find out. Mackenzie says, I'm really stressed out about people moving my things or making it look different than it was when Dom lived there. Meanwhile, wow. Can you guys believe she has the balls to say this? I really can't tell if you hate me or not. I feel like if you didn't hate me, you would have let me come over or be there for you, or you would tell everybody that they shouldn't hate me. But I feel like you just don't like me, and I wish you would just tell me so I could stop bugging you. And Miss Russo says, this is all emotional. I can't tell anyone to do anything. I don't hate you, gosh. I'm having a tough time with just not having my son. Shame on Mackenzie, shame. Wow. It's all me. Does she ever say to Miss Russo, how are you doing? And then Mackenzie can't stop herself. You can't tell them to, but you could tell them that you don't hate me and that it's hard for me too. I'm also having a tough time. He was the love of my life, and I spent my last 4 years every day with him pretty much. I just don't understand why I'm the only one not allowed inside of his house. I know he wouldn't want this. I didn't just lose Dom. I lost my whole other family. And that's you guys. You guys, this is so I. Like, what? Let's see, what are we saying here? Very unbalanced, very narcissistic, polarized. That's a word. Thank you, Glenn. Polarized is what I was looking for. I couldn't think of I was like bipolar, but I was trying to, polarized is exactly 100% the word I was looking for. So thank you. She definitely has no filter. Wow. And, okay, so What's Up says she probably kept his friends around to hear about her son. I have to tell you, Mrs. Thierry that I always talk about, my friend Mike that was murdered, his mom, when he died, it's a shame because you wind up making new relationships and spending more time with people, because you wind up realizing how short life is, or that, you know, you just have wishes that you like, I wish I didn't do this, or I wish I did that. So with Mrs. Thierry and Mr. Thierry, I know that by having people over and talking about Mike, it was the only way that was keeping him alive, especially because that was their only child too. So I know that just having people over, I mean, Mrs. Thierry to today, like, and this happened, what, 18 years ago. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it's been that long. Well, actually, it's been longer, because he died October will be 20 years. Holy shit. That's crazy. Anyway, back to reality. Today, 20 years later, anybody that knows a story about Mike, even if she's heard it before, she wants to hear it again. So he, in my opinion, she 100% has his friends around for that reason. And it reminds you of your kid, right? Because you want to see what's still going on with your kid's friends. You don't want to lose all of that as well. So then it says, no one but me has gone in, or Ange. And just to fix things, my family will never be the same. I lost a part of my heart. I'm so sorry that people aren't receptive to you, but those boys died at your hands. Good. You have to understand that. You think I want things this way? My life is hell, and I am broken. Wow. Mackenzie writes, I did not do this on purpose. If I knew any of this would happen, I would have made sure it was me that died. I would think you would understand, but good to know that you think it's my fault. I do understand that nothing is ever going to be the same. We're in the same boat. We both lost extremely important people to us. What? She did not just say they're in the same boat. What's up, Flower? What's up? What's up? Thank you so much for my jewels. I do appreciate you. Every jewel counts, so I appreciate it. And one day we're just going to come on, you guys, and we're going to see a whole new background, right? Meaning a whole new setup. So I am so excited for that day. If I get that job, it'll be sooner than later. Okay, so it says, and I see Angelo and somebody else in the studio. What the? You guys, that is so disgusting to me. Why is she looking? And I see Angelo and somebody else in the studio last night, so I know that there's been more than just you and Angelo in the house. Everybody's life is hell. Everybody's broken over this. It's not just you and Angelo. I would be in jail if like AJ was writing this to me. What? I can't believe that she doesn't have the capacity to not only feel the guilt and remorse that she should be feeling, and let me be honest with you, or let me be clear here. And this is my opinion, but let's be clear here. She does not seem to have the guilt and remorse that one might think that you'd have if you were in the same situation. So, she says to Miss Russo, everybody's life is hell and they're broken over this, not just you and Angelo. I just said if AJ said that after killing, God forbid, touch wood, well, just say, well, because we're Italian and we're superstitious, that's why.
That's insane. She is seriously so tone deaf.
You're not the only one, she said. That is so ballsy. And then Miss Russo says, did you take the green pick? So let me tell you what I think's happening here. In my opinion, just because of Mike and stuff that I know, I think that Miss Russo is also keeping her around because I think Mackenzie very manipulatively, in my opinion. I think Mackenzie is holding back some of the pictures and videos that she has of her and Dom as a way to keep Miss Russo like on the hook, if you will, again, for lack of a better term. So to keep her around, I guess you would say. So Miss Russo, in my opinion, has to, you know, if I knew there were pictures and videos that I haven't seen yet, well, so then Mackenzie, again, this is about her. Ready? Could you please try to tell Could you please try to help me get people to see that I didn't do this on purpose? Seriously hurts my soul that anyone thinks that I can't sleep knowing that. Oh, it seriously hurts my soul that anyone thinks that. And I can't sleep knowing that. I don't want to lose any more of my family. Miss Russo says no one says that directly. I just said looking from the other side. It's hard to explain anything when you just said you don't remember any of it. Mackenzie says, I don't know. Oh wait, I know everyone thinks that enough, especially Angelo. And I care so much about him, even though he hates me. You guys are my family. I've just been having a rough couple days, and I'm trying really hard to talk to everybody. Miss Russo says it's been really bad on me too. Mackenzie says, can we please just try to fix this? All I know is it's never going to be the same, but I want to be able to come spend time with you guys. I wish I could bring you guys closer. What? Or tell you what happened. If I could remember anything, I would tell you. And Miss Russo says, what's the last thing you remember? Mackenzie says, I remember turning onto the street, and then my vision fades to black. It really kills me not to be able to remember anything. I promise you I would tell you. I've been asking my therapist why I don't remember, and she said it's because of the trauma. But I'm going to try to get hypnotized and make myself remember. Miss Russo said that would be awesome. Better for you too. Mackenzie says, I know. I'm the only one not allowed in the house. Oh my God, again? I know I'm the only one not allowed in the house, but I actually need to get in there for my belongings, my ID, and a laptop are in there, and other important belongings. I know it's hard for you, but I really do need to get in there, and that's where I spent my time. Wow. And a lot of my belongings are there. I don't know why you think I would ever do this on purpose either. I understand I was the driver, but I would have done anything to prevent this. He's the love of my life and my best friend. If I could remember, I would tell everybody, but that's just how trauma works. I wish I could bring you peace. And then Miss Russo said, I never said that. Mackenzie says, then can I please just come to Dom's house? It really hurts that I'm not allowed to be in there. And then I guess Miss Russo doesn't answer, so she writes, how much longer is it? Wow, 10 days later almost. 9 days later. Are you getting my messages? So I wonder where the messages are between there and here. Because she's saying, are you getting my messages? Huh. Miss Russo says, I will get your things together. I'm sorry things have been rough. Mackenzie says, I know, wait, you don't know where all of my things are. I'm not allowed to just go get my things. I understand that it's been rough for me as well. I just don't understand why this has to be such an issue for me to go into the place that I spent most of my time at. Why is the door wide open? Okay, so I was in there. Wait, I'm sorry. I just don't understand why this has to be such an issue for me to go into the place that I spent all of my time at. I was in there probably the most out of everybody except him. And I also want to make sure that all my things were not messed with because I know where everything was when I left it there. Do you want to just talk on the phone? Because I feel like this is like a 30-minute conversation. And I promise you, I'm not trying to offend you or be rude. It's just really bothering me and causing me not to sleep. And then Miss Russo says, over your head for what? Mackenzie says, do you think I could come into the house this week? Oh my God, she is relentless. She says, I really do need my purse and other belongings. It's extremely important. Do you know how many people lose their purses? Hi, Casey. Hopefully you feel more adjusted. Excuse me. When I used to say about cracking my back, my chiropractor would get upset. He would say, we don't crack backs. I'm like, sorry, you adjust. So wait, here we go. I really do need my purse and other belongings. It's extremely important. And then we have 7 days goes, a whole week goes by. Just checking in to see if you got my text. This really is important. Excuse me. Miss Russo says, no, what text? And Mackenzie says, the 2 above messages I sent you. Miss Russo says, I didn't get them. Oh, and then look, it says, you and Dom digging through my boxes for costumes. Are you dressing up at all? Wow. And then we read this part about her being Zaza. Wow, you guys. She is so effing ballsy. I can't even. And then I believe she gets arrested in November. Oh, what's this? Me and Dom making pasta. Oh. Look at Dom. Dom looked happy there. That's crazy. Your dad told me. Oh, this is Chris. So this is the brother was texting her. But anyway, so I don't want to go through all of these, but I did think that was like, what the heck? Let's see what else we have here real quick before we hang up. Let's see what we have. This says photographs of the party. Oh, I guess of Mackenzie. Let's see. Then we have, these are all the documents, the toxicology, evidence. Oh, what's this? It's too big for me to see. Oh, the ganja. Oh, this says on Monday, August 8th, 2022, I contacted Test Oil, speaking with the Brock, and confirmed with him that their camera system is 4 minutes and 20 seconds fast ahead than actual time. So I guess the timer was off. Then we have, oh, this is from the juvenile division. Motion for continuance. Motion for order to relinquish jurisdiction for the purpose of criminal prosecution and preliminary hearing. Wow. Notice of mandatory bind-over request for probable cause hearing. There's so much stuff here. I don't know what this is. Don't know what that is. I'll have to go back and read some of this stuff later. Oh, it looks like it was this. Oh, it's about notifying her attorney. I guess that was her attorney. Let's keep going. I don't know why there's 60 of them. No, I'm kidding. There's not 60. But there are a bunch of e-notices. Dom's phone died. Oh, we saw that about Angela. Please let me know. Oh, I can't believe this. I guess you know what that was. Do you guys remember during the interview of Angelo with the police, Dom's mom's also there, and I believe Angelo showed the police officer some of those text messages, and I think that that's why there was duplicates of them. I think that some of these were, you know, from Angelo, and some were recovered from the phone and stuff. This right here is, oh, about the accident. Wow. It says controlled substances were on Shirilla. All right, I could go through this another time. Oh, wait. Oh, this showed. Oh, you guys, look at this. Oh, wow, there's actually, oh my gosh, the tire still had 33 pounds of pressure, I guess, in 3 of them, and then 0 in the one. That's crazy. And then this shows northeast, west, and south. So it's telling you where everything was. I need to send this to Daniel. And then what's AB? Oh, I guess her, oh, you guys. I guess this is the tracks that it took. Not to scale, obviously it says. But it looks like the tracks are longer on the one side. Not that they're longer, but it shows it, because if you put them together, they're actually the same size, I'm assuming. But it just shows that curvature. It then shows up here. It looks like she goes right through. Like I was saying when I saw it, hits the end. And I think they probably did like physics and stuff and math to get this. But it is exactly what it looks like, right? So it hits right here and then hits the wall. And then ends up over here and over here. Wow. Look how far away that piece of car is. That's crazy. Okay, let me see. Let's end with like a video of some sort. Let's see. Oh, not this one. Not the ones of her. Wait, hold on, let's see. What's this one right here? I think I downloaded all the things. There is so much. All right, wait, I think we saw this. I know you guys can't see what I'm looking at. At least I don't think you can. Hold on 1 minute. This looks like the same thing I was just in, so I don't want to download two of the same. I'm just making sure that we got it all. This is a lot of information, isn't it? This one says media. I'm thinking, well, let's just see what it is. Let's just see what it is. Let's share this instead. This says Shirilla body cam. What is this?
Okay, so I have, this is your bag. There's some clothes in it. And we're going to give this back to you.
Oh, this is, we heard this.
I'm going to open this so we can, yeah, we have to count. I just wanted you to witness that all the money is in it.
She said, just throw it in my bag. I think this just goes to show how, I'm like, I keep getting close to my microphone, not realizing that that's bringing me that much closer to the camera too, and that's not what I'm trying to do. But anyway, it just shows how entitled she is, that her thought process is like to just tell the cops to just throw my money in my bag. It's like, duh. We've heard this. This is where she says,
I have to explain to you exactly what we did with your phone. Yes, please. The fourth.
oh, she's definitely interested with this. But yeah, we heard this already. So I don't want to listen to this whole thing again. And I don't know where we listened to it on, but whoever we listened to it from, like their copy, happened to be a really good copy. And they were able to like make the audio louder so you could hear it. You know what I mean? Plunder has multiple zip files. Wow. Holy crap. Wait, let me just show you this. I don't think I saw this.
I slammed like, boom, I slammed that fucking door because I slammed like, boom, I slammed that fucking door because
She's unbelievable. Oh, this is of the crash scene.
Don't come back.
Oh, this one we don't want to get a copyright strike. I think we've seen this before. This is just one of her. Oh, there you go. There goes her prom makeup. That's how you know you've covered this case too much. I know that that's her prom. Oh, this is the Skims. I can't with these Skims. Is it me or does it look like Long Johns? Like, what is happening? And why the need for the panty looking thing on top? Like, I just don't get it. And her Yeezys. Oh my gosh, she's too much. At least I'm smiling there. I like to see him. I like seeing him smile. I don't know what I just did. No, go back. Okay. Yeah, that's cray. There's so much stuff, you guys. Holy crap. Surveillance videos, Davion Flanagan, photos, reports. And this is all in addition to the other stuff. So when Paula said that she had a ton of stuff, I mean, she wasn't lying. Not that I thought she was lying. I didn't mean it like that. You know what I mean. What the? Oh, this is the one of her mom. These are all of disturbance, menacing, theft, threat, menacing, presentation, aggravated or PowerPoint, court order, Toyota engineering report. I would assume that that would have on it, you know, they said that there was nothing that went wrong. Look, the EDR analysis and report. So I'll have to go through that later and see if there's anything in there that I see that's different. Oh my gosh, there is so much. The amended autopsy report is just like upgrading it to from like accident to murder. There is so much here, you guys. Look at, oh, Cash App. What is this? This is in response to a subpoena. The information contained in this letter and enclosed business should be considered confidential. Okay. So yeah, that didn't really tell us very much. So let's go back. That wasn't as fruitful as I expected. Okay, so this is just showing us, I mean, you guys, look at all this stuff. There's group text messages, her appeal. Wow. If there's anything in here that you guys think I should look into more, please let me know in the chat. Not necessarily today, but that you think I should go. Journal entries? What? Oh, I feel like I saw this before and it wasn't what I thought it was. Or maybe it is. Hold on. Oh, maybe I should have scrolled down on them? I don't understand what the point of that is. Alright, that didn't really show anything. I don't know. It says journal. Not that I should be reading a journal, but I don't think it's the journal that we're thinking. Because look, here goes the next one, and it was that same thing. And it looks like just about subpoenas. Let's see. Yeah, there's really nothing in that. Unbelievable. Phone records, which I think we've already listened to. There's phone records that are redacted. Wow. There is so much here. Coroner's verdict, witness list. Wow. It just keeps going and going. Oh my gosh. When Plunder said it's going to take her forever to go through this stuff. I mean, and then look over here. There's also 10 other collections. One has raw audio. The one that says Mackenzie Shirilla was just uploaded yesterday. Wait, why do they have Tyler Proctor? Oh wait, page 916. What? Oh, I have to read this whole thing. Oh my god. Oh, these are the things that I just opened too, so I think we looked at them. Graphic, 9 days before. Oh, there she goes with their money. Oh. I think this is, yes it is. Oh my gosh, you guys, hold on. You gotta see this. I have to share this. Look at this. You're gonna die. Okay. How do I make this bigger? I think I'm gonna have to make my screen bigger. Hold on. Because we gotta see this. Alright, ready for this? Real quick. This says, let's go to the top of it. Hold on. Close that. Oh wait, there's multiple things? Oh no, go back. I didn't mean to do that. I was just joking. Here. Oh, here we go. I was gonna say no. Wow, you guys, there is so much stuff on here I can't even, but how do I close this? It won't let me close this. There we go. Got it. Alright, here we go. Ready? This says, this one here is about drug trafficking, but then over here it says possible prostitution, pandering. In the following slides, they depict conversations between Mackenzie Shirilla via her Snapchat profile, Kenzie Shirilla with 2 A's, and other Snapchat users. These conversations may be graphic and uncomfortable. Oh, they're the ones I want to read. Should we read them? Of course we should. Okay, let's look. It says, and I know it's hard to see this, which is why I'm reading it. Actually, to read these, I'm gonna take my photo thing off just because I have to get real close. And nobody wants to see me that close. Okay, it says, In the above conversation, Shirilla communicates with user blank blank, and Shirilla discussed doing something for which Shirilla originally quotes 4 bands, which investigators know to be slang for $4,000. Blank then asks, oh, these are graphic. All right, trigger warning. If you have any kids, you have to get rid of them right now. We'll give it a second. Oh my God. Yes, I will definitely check out everything. Wow. I did read all the forensic documents. Oh my God. What's up, says Reed. I'm afraid to. Wait, ready? Is everybody kids away? I'm not afraid to. I just meant like afraid in case anybody's kids are there. So I was just giving it like 5 seconds to get the kids out of the room because it's like that. Okay, we ready? The user says, or asks rather, he says, you finger that P word for me and rhymes with rum while I'm doing it. Then F you. Are you squirt? But then, you know what I'm saying. And then Shirilla responds, send $1,000 and we can send 1,000. We can link anything you want for 2,500. Then it says, this conversation appears as if blank is soliciting Shirilla, who advises $1,000 for the acts listed above and for 2,500 for anything. Okay. And then it says, in the above conversation, Shirilla is seen messaging with Snapchat user blank. Shirilla quotes blank. And then it says, 1,000 pics, 2,000 link. Blank then asks, you for real doing meets? Investigators know Shirilla to be quoting $1,000, blank herself. Wow. And $2,000 to the link or line up or meet up. So the link is probably like where, you know, you're watching video in real time. At least that's how I read that. This is crazy. So the next one says, in the above conversation, Shirilla, so these are all different things, I guess. Let me see the date. The dates, like when it's blown up like this, you can't see as well. July 25th, July 20th, July 15th. Oh my God, these are all different. What? Okay, let's read it. In the above conversation, Shirilla is seen speaking with Snapchat user blank. Shirilla is again seen quoting prices. Shirilla quotes 2 bands to link or meet up. Oh, she does say or meet up. So I guess link does mean meet up. Oh, wow. Investigators know the slang term 2 bands to mean $2,000. Shirilla then sends a second message with read something. They redacted it. It's not that I can't say it. It says read, redact it. And then it says consistent with quotes to other users. So I think it says sends a second message which really something consistent with quotes to other users. And then it says the above conversation is Shirilla communicating with Snapchat user blank. In the conversation, Shirilla is seen quoting the same price as in previous conversations, $1,000 for pictures and $2,000 to link up. You guys, how freaking dangerous is that? What? That's crazy. Oh my God. Wait, is this plunder? I know we spoke of Dominic selling da-da-da. At least we know about the sale and shrooms found out on the crash. But I had no idea about those graphic messages, says Plunder, sent July 22nd, 2022, only 9 days before the crash. I think Patreon is the only place I can upload the above messages. I don't even want to repeat what those DMs say, but I'm asking, was Kenzie selling cat? If so, did Dom know? I love plunder. That is so funny. So, do you guys remember Dom actually says to her quite a few times, because she used to always threaten Dom with, I'm gonna call the police, and he would say, like, why would you call the police? She even says it in that video, like the one that we all hear where she's yelling at him and stuff, and he's taping her and she doesn't know. So what I would say there is, he says to her a few times when she would threaten that, he would say, well, I'm going to tell your mom and dad that you're prostituting. And that would make her mad. And she would say, nuh-uh, nuh-uh, we weren't together. And apparently she eventually meets up with someone, and she uses her feet to pleasure the guy. And Dom does find out about that. It was so... But that is so dangerous. Like, I know I sound like, oh gosh, you sound like a mom, like whatever, but that's so dangerous. Like $2,000 to meet up. Like, what is wrong with her? Ugh. But anyway, you guys, I think I'm going to end it here. I've been on for a minute, and I have chores to do. Fun. Look, I still have the graduation party coming next week, so I have to put up the rest of the stuff. I really, really did do stuff quite early, but I still have more to do now. So I'm going to go do this for my children. If you guys could, because both of them graduated, Gianna and Ava. So how about that? If you guys could, please hit like, subscribe, share, hype, one of the things or more. I would appreciate that. It's the only way my channel can grow and I can get out there more. So I appreciate you. I thank you to my mods for always being here for me, to my members for supporting me. Without you guys, I know it's so cliche and everybody says it. Like, I remember before I did this, people would be like, and thank you to everybody, without your support or without your membership, and it really is the truth. Like, you guys are the backbone of the channels. So thank you for that, and just know that I will forever appreciate that. I love you guys, and thank you. If you're new too, please subscribe. We're actually quite fun over here, and you never know what you're gonna get. Truth, I don't know. A wise woman. Hey, we're about to hang up now. Truth, I don't know if you got to see the live from the other night, but Gianna comes in like maybe like a third of the way through, not even halfway through, because she winds up staying on for hours, and she winds up taking over the live. I go to bed because I have work tomorrow, like the next day, and my daughter just stays on and does the live. So, and it was pretty cool. So there you go. Hi, Neva. Oh, thank you. You're the best. Oh, thank you, a wise woman. Thank you for your jewels. I appreciate it so much. You have no idea. You guys, I have to, like, you have to put, like, shorts up for people to notice your channel and, like, come to them. Does anybody have any ideas of, like, especially with the Mackenzie case, because I would hook it to one of the things that we've done. Oh my God, what's up? Thank you for the jewels. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, again, thank you so much. Wow, thank you. Oh my God, I feel so blessed, you guys. Thank you so much. You got to make food and get back to moving stuff. I know, I'm going to. Oh my God. Thank you, Ella. That was so kind. Oh my gosh, you guys, you're too much. Neva. Neva's Sundays are my favorite. Thank you. I love this. Thank you, you guys. I'm like dead right now. Oh my God. That's crazy, you guys. Thank you. I feel so blessed. Thank you so much. Oh, I love you guys. I really, I like can't even articulate it. But again, in case you just joined, I'm hoping that your prayers are working, and hopefully I get to the next round of interviews, which I didn't even expect to get an interview, let's be honest. So I already feel like I won, but we'll see what happens. Okay, you guys, I love you very much. Please like, subscribe, and share, and do all the things. And I will see you next time. I don't know when that is. You never know with me. It could be later. It could be tomorrow. It could be Sunday. But if you put your notifications on, you'll definitely know. So I'll see you then, you guys. And I don't do that on purpose, I promise. I put it up as soon as I know that I'm going to go live. I did this one from yesterday. Sometimes I feel like when I just go live on the cuff is when I do best. I don't know why. You would think that it would be counterproductive, but we'll see what happens. So maybe we'll make the next one a surprise. So keep your stuff on. Love you guys, and I will see you later. Please join Discord. Thank you again for coming. Have a fabulous weekend.